broadcast for this channel, and I decided I wanted to do it on the highly anticipated third person action shooter Anthem. Before we get into it, though, everybody watching this, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like, comment down below. It means a whole lot to me. And let's get right into it. Yeah, so this game has kind of like been on my radar since 2017 when BioWare released its massive trailer at E3 that year. So I was always kind of skeptical about it and seeing how it would turn out. When they released the demo earlier this year, or this month, I should say, I did play it for a little bit, and I was very impressed from what I played. I felt like the game had a really strong foundation, something that the game development company could build upon. So now that the game has finally been released, I'm just curious to see, exactly what all in detail have they done to make it to where it's going to stand out from other open world games.
We live in a dangerous world. The gods who built it vanished, leaving behind their instruments that aimlessly reshape the land. These ancient relics harness an unknowable force we call the Anthem of Creation. But the Anthem refuses to be controlled. To survive, our ancestors invented the javelins and built cities with great walls. Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes to face the chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival. We are freelancers. We leap head-on into danger, rescuing the lost, keeping the monsters at bay, and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms. But not all cataclysms are created equal. And even freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the Anthem.
This is it. Close as we get with the Striders.
Agreed. Looks like we fly from here. Alec, you hear that?
Yep. All teams, get ciphers to their amplifiers. Let's go!
Freelancer, we're a long way from the cenotaph, and the storm is worse than we thought.
Okay, this is as close as we're gonna get to the center without the Strider getting ripped to shreds. Let's go, freelancers. Suit up!
How crazy will this get?
No idea. Never tried to shut down a cataclysm this big.
Oh, steady, Faye. None of us come out of this alive without our cipher.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
Okay, freelancer. You might be new, but you won't be here if you didn't show promise.
Hey, Alec, what's up? Waiting for it to die down out there? Let's go!
Thought you could use a head start.
See you at the cenotaph. We're heading out.
Okay, everyone. Let's stop this cataclysm from growing. From killing everything.
I don't know, Alec. Haven't seen anything like this before.
Look, everyone. I won't be here if I thought this storm could beat me, right? Heart of Rage is no different than the hundreds of other Shaper ruins we've dealt with. It's just bigger.
This is what we do. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take on whatever unholy beast it spits at us, and we're going to tame that thing. Together.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ready, Captain One?
Ooh, ready. Strong alone, stronger together.
Storm gets worse ahead. I'm trying to find a calm pocket for you. Steady, Miller. Your heart rate is too high. Alec, check in, please.
A little busy, Kay. No worries on me. That one.
Team, our rookie's handled with a wyvern. Freelancer, thank goodness you survived, but your javelin needs a restart. I'll bring systems back one at a time. Starting voice recognition.
Ray? Ray, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. That was a bad fall. How's your head? You remember the mission?
Think so. Where am I?
You're in a cataclysm, terrible storm, called the Heart of Rage. You need to get to the center and shut it down by silencing the cenotaph.
Got it.
Alright.
Your suit is still critical.
I
Grab
think
a
out of
repair
all
pack when you
the
can.
javelins,
You've got a bit of a climb to catch
range
up.
is
Alec,
probably the one
he's up and heading
that I
your
like
way.
the best because it's well rounded and you can do it most
Don't
of
know.
everything.
Ray?
Not too far, just... Oh, no, sorry. Can't talk. Be right back.
What's going on?
But yeah, I was really stoked with this game, man. I mean, I think that I'm very interested to see what post-game content is going to be for this game. At the end, once you get to the very end of the game, I think that it's got a lot of promise. I know a lot of people have been giving it a bad reviews and everything.
Team, the cyber from
I don't know, I
Strike
think
2
the
is down.
expectations are a little bit too high.
Sensors are flying blind. Never mind that, Alec. We got it tight. Holy crap. Miller, get your head in the game. Hurry up, rookie. We can use the help.
On my way. Hang tough, everyone. Ray, I've got debris blocking my path.
Part of the Dominion Strider. And when they attack the city, those fuel canisters are explosive, by the way. Update. This is not going well. Many casualties. Freelancers down. Cyphers in comas.
Comas?
From hearing the anthem.
How are you doing, Faye? Are you okay?
So far, but I can hear it too. Boosters yet.
What the? Hey, Miller. Found your Titan.
This cataclysm is creating them by the handful.
Faye, you still there?
Yes. You've got down freelancers ahead, sending distress signals. They're the ones from Strider 2. Their javelins need repair. Get them moving. There's 3 altogether. They're on short distance radio.
Okay.
Since I'm not connected to them, I might not be able to guide you.
Cypher's in a coma.
Damn. I'm heading back to the Strider.
Yeah, I think Anthem is really at its best, man. Whenever you're really putting together combos with not just yourself but with your teammates as well.
What next?
I mean, it's one of those things where I think the core is at its combat, for sure. Definitely the best aspect of the game.
Never mind. Titan here just blasted the wall out. Gave me a shortcut.
We really need your help.
Gotcha. On my way. How close am I, Faye?
Faye, Adair, get out to his left.
The Anthem. It wants to consume me. To show me.
Faye, snap out of it. What do you got for us?
Oh, sorry. The whole team from Strider 3 is gone.
Miller, pull back. See if we can flank it.
Strider 14 is in retreat. If they make it, mission seems doomed.
How far back? Damn, I'm freaking out. Then get out of the way. I'll do it.
Hurry up. Where are you?
Trying. I swear.
It's all wrong. It's all done. Come back. Retreat. I can hear the anthem of creation.
Faye, are we supposed to fall back?
We're fine. We push on. Right, team? I'm in. I'm in.
Rookie, there you are. Get in here. Faye's calling a retreat. We got this.
Almost there.
Team, you need to retreat.
Not good.
He's gone. I'm sorry.
This thing is going down. Come on.
Adair! No!
Get back to the Strider. This mission is over.
I can do it. Look at this, Faye. We have to silence the Cenotaph.
Please, I'm barely holding it together.
Yeah, I was listening to the subtitles, man.
We got this bastard. We have to get out of here. No. We push on. We're the only ones left. Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward. I'm no coward. No? You want to push forward until I get killed. Until we both get killed. Where'd that come from? Go. Faye, we're coming back. No. It beat us, Alec. We need to regroup. It can't beat us. Rookie, don't you dare pull me out of here.
Right. Alright, well. Moving right along. Progression. I guess you have to do this part first before you can actually get on and start doing the multiplayer. But yeah, so far it seems like it's a pretty good game, good foundation. I'm sure it gets deeper and deeper as you progress through the story.
During the failed attempt to silence the Heart of Rage, we lost more than freelancers, more than friends and comrades. We lost the faith of the people we protect. So the freelancers scattered, searching for ways to redeem themselves. The few who remained carried on, finding new allies where they could. Doing their best to help a people who no longer called the freelancers heroes.
coordinates, Owen.
Impressive entrance, as usual.
Nice to be appreciated.
Don't sell yourself short, mate. A cipher couldn't ask for a better partner.
You could ask, but not many of us left.
The relay's a short flight away.
Easy contract so far.
Easy keeps you alive.
Wouldn't call this living. Expecting sensors every month.
Yeah, pays the bills.
Not exactly the freelancer motto.
Yeah, so the freelancers are back on their feet. We can enjoy all the gorgeous scenery Bastion has to offer.
Flying around is even better.
Now I'm jealous, sitting here in the fort. There's the relay. Just needs a hard reset. This should get the early warning network back up. Good, that did it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby. Oh, maybe grab some supplies before you go.
Might come in handy. I'm going into the ravine.
Oh, there's the first sensor. I need you to access it. Stick close so I can get a reading on the shaper energy. Hang on. I'm detecting movement. Looks like scorpions.
Scorpions are riled up.
When aren't they? Probably haven't tasted fresh freelancer in a while.
Won't be today.
Aha! Convince them. Hang in there. I'm still waiting for a reading. Sorry, you need to stay near the sensor so I can get a reading. Owen! Almost got it! Alright, readings are coming through.
What?
It's mostly normal.
Mostly? This is the early warning system. If it's detecting something...
Yeah, no sign of shaper energy. Head to the next sensor. Oh, waterfall ahead if you want to cool your suit.
Handy in a pinch.
You're coming up on the next sensor. Check it out for me, will you? Wait there while I get a reading.
No sign of scorpions, at least. They're aggressive today. Owen, what's going on? Why are all the birds leaving?
I'm working on it. Got a reading. Not good. Possible shaper energy detected. Get to the next sensor, we can narrow it down.
Birds might have had the right idea. Owen, how bad could this get?
You were in the heart of rage, weren't you?
Don't even think it.
See these ruins? There's a theory a shaper relic flipped gravity for a day.
Uh-huh, well, on my watch.
Last sensors nearby.
With wyverns circling.
I see them. Fire breathers. Still need to get a reading. Give me a second for a reading. Heads up, more wyvern are on you.
Everything's in a bad mood today.
This could be their nesting area. Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area. A bad one. I've got a probable location.
On it.
Hard, hard, hard. Hang in there, your javelin can take some heat. Mostly.
And when it can't?
You'll know it. You'll need to go underwater. Watertight seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
No time. We can't risk this getting worse. Here we go.
Shaper ruins. We're on the right trail.
Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes. Grab them and bring them to the door. Your javelin can hold 3 at a time. It's working, but you'd have to ask an Arcanist why. You'll need more echoes. That's it. A fragment of Anthem energy gone astray. You're getting the hang of it. You'll need more. That should be enough. Let's see if the door opens. Aha! That did it. Ready? Impressive. Even for a Shaper ruin.
What's it for?
Raise a mountain, carve out an ocean, spawn some new monstrosity?
There has to be some reason for it all.
It's the riddle of our world. And this one's waking up. I detect intense energy deeper in.
What's all this?
Got me. Painful looking. This ruin's never been matte. Careful! Too much of that, you'll overload.
Damn!
Oh. Can't get hit by either one of them.
Ollie, watch it!
I've lost flight control!
I'm trying to reset, hang on! Oh, good. It's just water.
Owen!
Controls restored, you're back. That's the relic up there. Big one too, you'll need to silence it.
Where do I start?
Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
Yeah.
Come on. You know the drill, you'll need more.
What's the relic doing?
I can't tell, but the energy pocket's getting bigger. Something's forming in there.
What is it?
I mean, anything is possible. Look at the waterfalls, they're going backwards.
It's got a lot colder.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. It's drawing energy to form a cataclysm. It's working. Keep the echoes coming and we'll collapse the energy pocket. Just think. Anthem's being harnessed in there. Pure creation, something totally new for me.
New and dangerous.
Blame that on the shapers. It's still amazing.
Ah, there it is.
There, last echo. You did it.
So,
That should silence it.
It's taking hold.
I see. It's starting. You've got company.
Got anything yet?
I'm thinking. All right, hang in there. I might have an idea. Just give me a second.
I'm clear, Owen.
Good. I think we can still stop this. Those fragments of the relic that flew out, grab them and put them back together. Oh, and fun wrinkle, more companies on the way. Go. Carry it over and put it in place.
Fragments in.
Now the others. Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
Owen, something in there's growling.
Something biological, that's all I can say for sure.
What's happening in there?
There's something. I see. Lots of them. Hurry!
How many teeth?
Size is the real problem.
What's that mean?
Large! Considerable! Just get a move on!
Okay, last one. Here goes.
Careful. Anything's...
Possible. I know.
You know, I heard a relic made a guy vanish into thin air once. No idea where he went. Which isn't as lucky as the freelancer whose guts were turned inside out.
How's that lucky?
At least he died and got it over with.
This is a pain.
They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense to shapers.
No, I mean there's ice jamming up.
We're out of time. Silence it.
I'm trying to.
Well, nobody told him. It's an R6.
It's not working.
I'll put it back into it.
Got it.
Well, at least now I've got a new story. That time a relic spawned a giant R6 that almost ate you whole.
Yeah. Classic for the ages. I'd say that fulfills the contract.
Time to get back to Fort Tarsus. To a job well done.
The only kind there is. I'm on my way.
alright, here we go. Now it's getting good. Now it's getting good. So yeah, if anybody has this game or is thinking about getting it, go ahead and comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about it, or how you liking it, or if you even do like it. Right now I'm actually kind of digging it right now, man. I mean, I know it's just going to get even better and better as the story progresses. So definitely a grindy game. I know that it's not for this kind of game is not for everybody because it's a looter shooter. I mean, I'm not really big on looter shooters, but this one really caught my attention. I know it gets a lot of comparison to Warframe, Destiny. I never played any of those. Also, it's compared to Mass Effect. Mass Effect was a really good game as well. Haven't really played a BioWare game since Mass Effect, so I'm actually really impressed on the way they did this one. But yeah, let's keep it going and see where we end up at. Yeah, the customization on this game and the crafting I thought was pretty cool too as well. I mean, it's definitely one of those in-depth, like just straight up just trying to get everything you can and then make the best weapon possible, as long as we're creating new gear for the Javelin too. Let's see here. Right, customize your character. This is one of the aspects of the game that I really like too. I mean, they didn't let you do this in the beta, but they did give the incentive that this was going to be in the game. Let's see here. I think I will go with the brother. Yeah.
Here we are, back in Fort Tarsus. The last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
Ah, you know how it is, Zoe. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
Welcome home. You should swing by my amplifier in the Enclave.
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun. Drop on by whenever.
Yeah, you see what I mean? You picked up on that, right? Little warble? It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy? You don't measure it, you don't count it, it's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay here, Owen?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the cipher chair was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
No, it's your call, but if you ignore it and something goes wrong...
I will find an arcanist and perform a full protocol inspection on this unit.
There's nothing wrong with the chair, is there?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about? I've just done her a massive favor. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cipher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world through the eyes of a Javelin pilot. No. You know what she gets to do? She gets to relay official messages back and forth to ciphers at the Capitol day after day after day.
Some people like boring. Not everyone's cut out to be a freelancer.
So you have said. But you have to admit, that last mission would have gone better with a partner.
I have a partner. You. Every good Javelin pilot needs a cipher.
That is not what I meant. Look, if I had a suit of my own, I could be out there in the field with you.
Call down your boosters, Hotshot. With more training, you'll get your chance, I promise.
Fine. Not like we could afford a spare suit anyway. The job board is empty.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah. Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days? Back when freelancers were treated like heroes. Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Free sandwiches?
Yeah, I haven't had my lunch yet. I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what? Why don't you head over to the forge, get your Javelin tuned up, so we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
Owen, you need something?
What are you talking about? I just got a message from you saying to meet you at the forge.
I didn't send any. Why would I want to meet up here? Something's not right.
We needed to speak in private. My name is Tassin.
Do you always travel with a security escort?
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance, I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying Shaper relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer? We'll make it worth your while.
Owen? Looks like the freelancer's right again. Well, us anyway.
Excuse me, I just got a... That is excellent. I will go and run my diagnostics. Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
On behalf of myself and Matthias, thank you for doing this.
Okay. And if I have...
Fine, Matthias. Trust me. I'm a person you want to know.
All right. Here we go. Yeah. Gonna roll with the Ranger, I believe. I like how he plays. Now, this is where I think Anthem really shines a lot too, is with this customization for the Javelin. I mean, you can create different loadouts. Also, just with different weapons, skins on his body. Also, you can get legendary gear as well that will help you in the long run when you decide to play the game on a harder difficulty, like the Grandmaster levels. Yeah, customization's pretty sick on this game. This was one of the issues a lot of people talked about with Anthem, man. Having server issues. Not really a good thing to have at launch. Let's see if we can get these servers going. See if we can connect. But overall, I think the game has been pretty good for the most part. Like I said, the customization for your javelin, I think that and gameplay and the combat are definitely its strong points, and when it's at its best. Yeah, we're having some connection issues. Let's see what we can do here. Trying to reset it. Yeah. I don't know. Here we go. Now we got it going. Yeah, I was kind of like feeling the same way, man. Like, what's going on with the servers? I mean, this was one of the issues that it had when the beta came out earlier this month. I was hoping that it got fixed. That was kind of one of the downside things about this game was that. I think I gotta do this again. I hope not. Let's see. Oh no. Great. I gotta re-customize my javelin. Boy, I hope they really get this fixed on a patch or something, because this is not good at all. Yeah, definitely. I do agree with that. They need to fix it for sure. It's like, I know a lot of people have been complaining about it, even even before it released. I mean, there's been people on PC playing it already, and they were talking about it getting kicked. More customization types. I don't think anybody does. I don't think anybody wants to do that. That's definitely not something they want to do. Yeah. I'm sure it'll get fixed. I know they're already starting to work on stuff right now as we speak. Man, I really like the customization of this game. Dang, but you gotta have chips though in order to get the good stuff. That's for sure. Alright. Let's take a look at the loadout.
Let's see what I can do.
See what we got here. Got this. What else we got? Use that. Oh, gotta be level 3 for that. Okay. Grenade. Just plug here. Slot, lock. Okay. Alright. Yes, you can. You can change the skins of the gun and of your javelin. But with this, it's a little bit more of a grindy type thing because you gotta put in the time and go around and like get the gear in order to get the good stuff. You gotta unlock it. So you can, but it's definitely a grind.
Look who's back in one piece.
Zoe, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once over after a run. What have you done this time?
Just my job.
Fascinating. I never would have guessed.
I just want to be sure everything's in order.
That's what I like to hear. Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Can't be too careful out there. I'll run you some maintenance checks, make sure everything's humming. Won't impact performance, but I'll add moisture-wicking fabric to the internal padding while I'm at it.
Can't argue with that.
Why would you? If you're running headfirst into chaos, may as well be comfy.
Like the way you think.
I have my moments. Go on. I'll run the checks while you're off.
Let's go ahead and run this little expedition real quick. Let's see how it pans out. Alright. Strongholds. Now, this is where it gets interesting. You can either do quick play, you can do strongholds, or you can do the actual expedition. So I guess I'm gonna have to do the actual story mission first before I can do any of these because these are locked. Okay. Expedition. Right. Let's do it. Oh yeah, man. This so far, yeah, it's been pretty good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and run this mission with random matchmaking and see how it is, and then I think that'll go ahead and conclude this first broadcast for Anthem and everything like that. But overall, I thought it was pretty good for the most part. I mean, I do plan on making some more videos of it in the future. But let's do this. Let's get it going.
The location Tassin gave us must be close. I'm detecting the cab's shortwave radio. Broken equipment. Arcanist made. And no Matthias. Oh, hang on. Detecting another radio. Same frequency.
Must be more than one camp. Let's follow that signal.
Get it.
Okay, I've got a new trail. We'll need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
Anything else I should know?
Besides that Arcanists get themselves in trouble by being out here.
About Matthias?
Brilliant and reckless. He has a reputation among the Arcanists. Not a good one.
Having a bad reputation is chapter 1 of the Freelancer's Handbook.
Oops. I didn't see that there.
The radio signal's getting stronger. Clearly, Matthias established more than one camp. Arcanist located. They're dead. Still no sign of Matthias. Look for anything that can help track him down. Signal device found. We can use it to locate Matthias. This search is taking too long, and it's too quiet. You've got scars getting in the way of the search. Do something. These scavengers are always mucking things up. Destroy any hives that pop up. That can cut off reinforcements.
Hives mean more scars. Got it.
Clear out those remaining scars.
Radio signal?
Still working on it. Just fiddling with the radio signal for the next location.
I understand. Just hurry up.
Of course, lots at stake, I know. More hives.
I noticed.
The only way to stop the scars is to destroy their hives. Just have to work on clearing up the last of the scars now. Finally. And done.
This is Arcanist Matthias Sumner. Scars have attacked my camp. Need immediate assistance.
Matthias, where are you?
He didn't hear you. But I think I found another camp.
Okay, let's go. Hear anything else out of Matthias?
Nothing. We just lost the radio signal. We need a signal booster. Wait! Found one. Got a bunch of scars. I've never seen this much scar activity. What is going on?
I don't know, but it's not a good sign.
More scars incoming. Looks like they're using gates. I hate those. Very unfair.
Okay, I'm looking for a signal booster, right?
Yes, should be close. All you need to do is turn it on. Signal booster is working.
I'm heading up the stairs, hoping to find refuge. Scars in pursuit.
Matthias? He still can't hear us.
I've got a location. The Arcanist is not at the camp. Wait! I have an idea. That's the radio we were following. The scars were taking it apart. We fix that, I bet we reach Matthias. What's happening with the scars? Something has them enraged. That seems to be the last of the scars. Let's fix that radio.
What needs to happen?
Get me into the access panel, I'll do the rest. Access panel open. Starting repairs.
Oh, that doesn't look like a repair.
Would you just snap me? Oh, damn it! Hang on, we've got company.
Can it be fixed?
Yes, of course. Just deal with the scars, I'll figure it out. Big one. Focus on the big guy. Watch out for the flamethrower. Ha! Okay, I think I got it.
Are you sure?
Mostly sure. It's working. I've got a location. Patching Matthias through.
I'm calling anyone in the area. I need help. There are scars everywhere.
It works! Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, thank goodness. There's no time. I'm hiding, but the scars are searching. I can see them. You must hurry.
Just hang on. We're coming. Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm getting a read on his radio signal.
Are you okay?
A little banged up, but fine. You see that ramp up ahead? The one with the statue? Head up there.
What about scars near you? See anything?
Had a few spots of trouble. Near misses. They're quite relentless. Wait, what's this? I found some canisters. Could prove useful.
Don't try anything dangerous.
Not to worry. It'll be a contained explosion.
I think you better hurry. We're dealing with some scars ahead. One less for Matthias. That's good.
All set. Time for a field test.
What's happening? Matthias?
You're worried. Small trap. The scars walked right into it. I'll have to keep moving.
those hives. Hive's taken care of. Let's see to those scars.
You got it. Matthias, give me an update.
I think I see them. Just a minute. I'm okay. Haven't been this far into the ruins.
Just stay ahead of them. I'm nearly there.
We've reached the tunnel.
You're close. Main chamber just ahead. It's incredible. Last hurrah. I'm out of surprises, freelancer.
Stay put. Keep them off you.
Much appreciated.
Where are they all coming from?
Scars have too many ways to add to their numbers if needed.
Just trying to look around and see if there's like any boxes I can get for new armor. Just wandering around.
Be careful.
I'm trying.
How did you make them so mad, Matthias?
I don't know. Never seen them like this.
We got some scar heavies. Could use some help.
There we go.
Look out! Don't know what it is, but it looks dangerous.
Rust Reaver. Thing's name is Rust Reaver.
I don't care what its name is.
Let's clean up the rest of them now, shall we?
Good teamwork.
Scars out of the way. Someone check on Matthias. I think we're done. Everyone's safe.
Hey, Scars. I don't know what to think. Arcanists and Scars often clash over Shaper sites, but nothing like this. I must tell Tassin. Please. I need to return to Fort Tarsus.
Hand clap. Well, I think that's gonna go ahead and do it for this live stream, guys. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. Really appreciate it. Also, I meant to say in the beginning that I have a free digital copy of Anthem for the PlayStation 4. I'm wanting to give it out for free. If we can go ahead and get that subscribe number up to 1,000. So, just FYI, I'm looking to give away a free copy of the game and everything. But once again, thank you for tuning in. There will be more content coming out for this game and more videos to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.